Everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today I just got back from watching the Minecraft movie, or A Minecraft Movie is actually the title of it, which, okay, I just thought it was called Minecraft, but alright. Anyways, yeah, so obviously an adaptation to the hit video game that's been going on for, what, 15 years now, as like one of the top games ever, and still popular, which I did not think would be a thing if you asked me back in what was it, 2014, 2013, I don't even know, but I did not think it would last this long as a thing, but it has shown no signs of going away. It is still very, very relevant, and yeah, it maintains to be like among like small children and you know, younger people. I sound like such an old man. You know, it just remains like this hit that is just constant. You know, you see toys and shirts and lunch boxes, and it's everywhere. Now, me personally, I've never really been into Minecraft. I think I've tried maybe twice to try to play it years ago, and I don't know, I never really got into it. I prefer platformers or action shooters, or, you know, things with like a narrative to it, and I don't know, I never really got into the whole like, yeah, just you break things, you take the mineral or whatever you call it, and you build something with it, and that's the game. Now, having said that, you know, I came into this movie with an open mind, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to understand the references, I'm not going to understand whatever Easter eggs or lore drops they bring up, and that did happen. I saw people in the audience, like, people were clapping and cheering every once in a while when something was mentioned, and I was like, okay, I guess that's what, I don't know what that is, but all right. It's a thing that people enjoy. So, you know, just sort of like how I felt when I watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I felt very similar here, where I'm like, I'm not gonna understand any of the references being made, but I'm gonna like go into this as a story. And I gotta say, I think that this is a perfectly innocent like family movie. You know, like the kids will enjoy it. It has a lot of humor. It does not take itself seriously at all. Like, it's, you know, it's not quite a satire, but it's almost a satire. You know, like they're almost poking fun at Minecraft as, you know, as a thing. It's a very funny movie. It's very silly. You know, and it just rides on the humor of Jack Black pretty much the entire time, for as long as he's in there. And an interesting team up between Jack Black and Jason Momoa. Not two people I ever really thought about, like, oh yeah, get those two actors together, those are the ones that should be sort of a pairing, of like a comedic pairing, but they had their moments, you know, like they play almost similar characters in this movie, but they had their moments together. And yeah, I think just overall, if you're a fan of this, if you're going to understand the references, I'm sure you're going to have a fun time if you understand what Minecraft is, especially, you know, if you're younger, or if you're someone who has a small child and they like Minecraft and you used to play Minecraft, and or if that's a thing you do together, this is the movie for you. You're going to have a great time. I found it, you know, it got a couple of laughs out of me. I thought it was fine. It's definitely a very goofy, silly movie. I wasn't bored at any time, you know, and I definitely wasn't like, oh, this is such a bad movie. Like, you know, I feel like I've seen some of that online. People acting like this is the worst movie ever, or it's like super insulting or incompetent. And I'm like, no, it's just it's a kids movie. That's what it is, you know? And I know some people would argue like, well, just because it's a kids movie doesn't mean it can't be a great movie. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's true, but I think sometimes kids movies are just kids movies, you know, and that's what this is. And yeah, look, it got a couple of good laughs out of me. I think it's got some decent humor that will keep, you know, older people, parents, kind of at least somewhat amused as the movie goes on. And yeah, that's what it is. It's a Minecraft movie that it's pretty much just a joke the whole time, you know, and if that's what you're into, then go see it. Otherwise, it's definitely something you can wait till streaming. You can put it on in the background while you're doing something else. And like I said, if you've got children and they play Minecraft, they're gonna get a kick out of this. Like the younger people in the audience were loving the hell out of this. This is their thing. And just like I said, Five Nights at Freddy's movies, It's another one of those. So yeah, I didn't think this was some kind of horrible thing. Jack Black is a funny guy, and Jason Momoa can be really funny too, and I feel like, you know, them, you can put them in almost anything, even something not great at all, and you're gonna have at least moments, you know, because if you just kind of let them loose and like let them be goofy, it's gonna work. So I feel like that's kind of what we have here. So yeah, Minecraft, it was fine. It's a kids movie. I didn't expect much, and I didn't get much, but I had a couple of laughs, and I was decently amused. So there you go. Minecraft the movie. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.